I'm creating every single version of Taylor Swift in The Sims 4. In the last two videos, we created Debut Taylor and Fearless Taylor. In this video, we'll be creating Speak Now Taylor, and I'm super excited for her. Let's get into creating her. So for Speak Now Taylor's everyday look, I thought we'd make the iconic Speak Now Tour purple dress where she sings Dear Drawn, and that is absolutely the best performance. If you have a different opinion, you are wrong. Argue with the wall, okay? But here's the look. I think it's super pretty and cute. For her formal look, I tried to recreate the Eras Tour Speak Now section ballroom dress, because you know she has the iconic ballroom dresses on that section of the tour, even though she only put like one song for most of the tour for Speak Now, which is horrific of her. That's what we went for with that one. For athletic, we just went for a purple outfit here, nothing too crazy. And then for sleepwear, just this purple sleep dress. For party, I recreated another look from the Speak Now tour, which was the purple sparkly dress that she wears with the black boots, and she has her hair sort of wild like this. So I think that this is a really good recreation of that. So for swimwear, what I tried to do was do the Speak Now dress, but in swimwear form, so it sort of felt like Taylor still. And for hot weather, I know this isn't a great hot weather look, but this is another Speak Now tour recreation. This is the gold dress that's sort of like the party dress that she wears. She also wears this on the tour, so I added that there. And it's okay if her feet are sweaty and stinking in the hot weather, because you know what? This is a perfect look. And then for cold weather, I know this is really bad. This is quite horrific, but what I was trying to do was recreate the haunted dress from the Speak Now tour. I just feel like Speak Now Taylor has a lot of iconic looks on the tour, so I was trying to recreate as many as possible, and this is what I came up with. It's not the best, but I tried my best. And I'm always open to suggestions or changing things if you guys think I should. So now for her trait, I added self-assured because I just see Speak Now Taylor as super confident, so I thought she should have a self-assured trait. And now let's get into making her room. So my idea is to have Speak Now Taylor be the first one to be on the second floor, and since Fearless and Debut Taylor are on the bottom floor, I think the kitchen, living room, all of that stuff should be left on the bottom and we'll sort of work on the top. So for Speak Now Taylor's room, I thought we'd have these black and grayish walls and a purple statement wall. So my thinking is I see Speak Now Taylor as Fearless Taylor, except if she were darker and edgier. I kind of see them as sisters, so I want to like incorporate that a bit. So we're going to go for a darker aesthetic for Speak Now Taylor. And actually, let's see. Should it actually be the other way around? And then this be a statement wall? Does that make more sense? Maybe. Okay, I switched it around the other way and I might change it back. We'll see. I am indecisive is what you will come to know. So now let's think about a bed. Okay, I love this like darker little, it's sort of still like fairy tale, like Fearless Taylor, but a darker aesthetic, which I really like. So we're gonna go with this bed. I really like this matching couch too, and let's do some nightstands. I like these two nightstands. I think they really fit well. I think maybe we could try to fit in a little desk as well. Let's see. Something like this, too large for the space. That feels like a lot. So I added this little mini desk here just so she could have a desk, but there's not a lot of space. And do not worry, I remembered to put the Speak Now poster up. Oh, it looks so good. And let's give her some guitars. So I gave her an electric guitar and also the iconic tour guitar as well. That looks so good with the Speak Now poster. Okay. So now let's sort of think about decorations, sort of filling the space and making it look like home. Okay, so I layered two rugs over one another to sort of get some purple in and also the dark aesthetic. I don't know how I feel about it though. You guys can let me know how you feel. I moved it a little bit more under the bed. I think that looks a little bit better. And then this little rug under the couch, I think that fits in well. Let's see about maybe like doing some matching lamps here. There's some purple and black lamps that, these are ugly. I wish they had some lamps like this that were purple instead, because I feel like that matches, or it would match so well, but they don't. There's these two, or there's that one. I think I like those better. And then this lamp in the corner, I feel like the purples just don't match, but I really love the idea of this lamp, dang it. Maybe a mirror in the corner. How do we like that? Or this mirror. Okay, I like this mirror better. Let's keep that mirror. Please tell me that everything is working. Okay. Looking. Let's make sure we're recording. We are. Okay. Let's do some window coverings. Okay, these long draping curtains. Yes. Did this chair. Oh, I forgot a computer. Okay, I added a computer. Let's put something above the bed here. Should we just have the Speak Now above the bed? I don't want it to be exactly like Speak Now Taylor's room, so I think we could put something else above there. Okay, so I got these posters from a CC mod. It was Nessa Sims. She created a bunch of Taylor Swift posters, and I know these aren't Speak Now lyrics, but they kind of work with the aesthetic we've got going on, and I like the idea of Speak Now Taylor being a fangirl of the later album Taylor's. There's something about that that's really cute. Okay, so we added that there. Let's see. Let's add some shelves, something like there. And we add a bookshelf, or is this not enough room? Okay, is that too big? Because I really like that bookshelf. I don't know. I think I'm gonna keep it, and you guys let me know. Is it too big for the space? Then what do we put in this area? I added a microphone. That's a skill she would definitely be working on. So let's get into my favorite part, which is clutter. No, I'm going to be adding some books. I love as many books as I can get. All right, so we've added quite a few things here. Let's get some paintings up right here, up there, and on top of the couch. What do we think about these? Okay, Speak Now Taylor having a little portrait of her and her sisters is really cute, so I added that. All right, so this is what we figured out. I really like this. Wow. Okay, so this is Speak Now Taylor's room. Wow, this is super cute. Let me know what you think down below about Speak Now Taylor's room. I really like this one. I feel like with each one, I'm getting better and better at decorating, and I know I still have a long way to go, but I'm really trying my best. And I'm very open to any suggestions or comments you have about changing things or how to be better at decorating. But yeah, I think we've kind of come a long way. I really do still love Fearless Taylor's room, but Debut Taylor's room, close your eyes for a second because this is really bad. Here it is. It's just, I mean, the only thing saving it is the Debut Taylor album picture up, and everything else just sort of sucks. I feel like I just don't have a vision for Debut Taylor. So if you have suggestions, let me know down below, and we can change this a lot. We can actually redo the whole thing. But yeah, she definitely deserves better. All right, so we are done with Speak Now Taylor and her room. Here's her again. Here she is next to her album. She looks amazing, and I'm really obsessed with this. Tune in for the next one because we are doing Red Taylor, which is gonna be so fun. I'm so excited for Red Taylor. Thank you so much for watching. Next video will be Red Taylor, and that one's gonna be super fun. Red Taylor is absolutely iconic. If you have any suggestions down below, feel free to drop them. But can't wait to see you till next time. Bye.